So if you're a current member of the gym or someone at a different gym and you come across one of these kinds of racks and you're wondering to yourself, what the hell are one of these things? Then this is going to be the video for you. I'm also going to be reviewing it for all of our powerlifting people. So let's get into it. So this is our Texas Strength Systems combo rack. And the reason why it's a combo rack is because it serves two purposes. Number one, it can serve as a bench press. So obviously you've got your bench pad and you've got your bar here, but then you've also got these uprights here, which is going to be for squat. So you can also squat out of here. This bench is removable. There are two screws here that you can unscrew and then lift the bench out and then move these up. So the cool thing about this is that it takes up less space than it would a bench and a squat rack. So it's very nice for home gyms, corporate gyms, gyms that don't have a lot of space. You can utilize equipment like this to serve two purposes. And so there's some adjustment involved, and we're going to get into that. This is also the standard for most powerlifting federations as well. If you step on a competition platform, majority of the time you're going to see one of two different types of racks. You're going to see a Ghost rack or you're going to see a Texas Strength Systems rack. They both are pretty similar in terms of how they're built and how they work, but you're going to see one of those two. And so today we wanted to take the time to highlight that, but then also kind of show you how they work and how you adjust them. So a couple of key things to note with this one is going to be on your bench specifically. It is going to connect back in the back. There are two grooves that you can screw in. It's easy to remove and take out all of that. Along with that, you do have two plates for spotters. So you can have a spotter on the back to help with assisting your lifts and all of that. When it comes to adjusting this piece of equipment, when you get it, you're going to get pins. They're all going to be metal and they're going to kind of look like this. And so what you're going to do is each of these have an arm. And the arm is going to swing up and down and you're going to have a little hook at the end. And so what you'll do is you're going to set the weight or set your height to whatever you would like for it to be. So let's say, for example, right now it's on 8, but you want to put it on 4. So what you're going to do is take this arm and you're going to hook it right on the pin that's at 4. And so it's going to be numbered on the inside here and then also on the back. And then from there, all you're going to do is take that other pin out, let it drop, and then let that fall. Throw your extra pin there. And then you can do it on the other side too. So same thing. You're going to find the number on either side and on the back here. So you can put it in there, hook it, take that other pin out, and then let it sit. Sometimes if you take it down too close, it might still hit the framing here. So just ensure that this little arm misses the framing and the pin sits right down, and then put that pin in there. A couple of key things to note with this thing too is on most competition platforms, if your gym has already built competition platforms, we are going to be getting one. So it's going to be very important for anyone who's a member to listen to this. When it comes to loading a bunch of weight onto this, it is very important that the heavier that you go, the more safety precautions that you have in place. So a lot of the time on competition platforms, you're going to see people put 100, 150 pound dumbbells, whatever it is, on the arms here. And so that is meant to hold it in place so that if someone is doing a heavy squat and then they want to hit the rack here, it doesn't move and it doesn't shift forward. Because the last thing that you want is 500 pounds to hit this on a squat and then it tips all the way over and that causes a bunch of safety issues. So normally you'll see that when we build our platform for here, we're going to put a nice 2x4 back here. So then when that happens, this back bar here is going to hit the 2x4 and it's not going to go any farther. So it's going to add an extra safety measure with that. So a good thing to note if you are getting this for your own gym and you're someone who squats 500, 600, 700 pounds, whatever it is, try to have some sort of safety put in place. You can also bolt it. There are different areas that you can bolt it to the ground. We're going to opt not to because we want to ensure that if we ever need to move it for any reason, we don't have to take all the bolts out to then move it, to then put it back, to then re-bolt it down. So we're just going to go without bolts and then have that back cross member. Another cool thing about this one too is that if you have poor shoulder mobility, there are two black caps, is what I'm going to call them, that you put into here, into your upright here. And so what those do is essentially you can take those out. So you can take this and pop it out, and then you can move this in to a slight angle. Because a lot of times some people might like to go wide into it. So if you set up into a squat, and are normally here. When these come in, you can go a lot wider with it and have a lot wider of a grip on your bar, as opposed to having this narrow grip. So a lot of people do that if you're a little bit bigger, have poor upper body mobility, surgeries, anything like that that you are trying to work around. You can always move those in so that it makes it a little bit more comfortable. So hopefully this video helped you with understanding exactly what a combo rack is and how to adjust it to make it a little bit easier for you when you are coming in to feel more confident with adjusting this sort of thing. And sometimes I even forget, so I have to try and remember or watch a video back to understand it as well. So hopefully that helps you understand. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another one, and we will see you for our next video.